Hey guys, it's ACairconditioner and welcome to the Genshin Impact 2.4 update. Last time we just did the Archon quest, which I sang very high praise about. Also realized that I recorded for 2 hours straight, and I was shocked about how long that lasted. And there's something I need to confirm, or just something I need to tell you guys. I was mistaken about the Lantern Rite. The Lantern Rite 2 is not gonna happen until the second half of this update. Basically, it's not gonna happen until the Shenhe and Xiao banner ends. So for the next 20 days, we have just the Archon quest and some small events that'll be coming out between that and the Lantern Rite. But there is something else but there is something that we do have right now. This is a bit different, but I wanna try and explore the brand new Enkanomiya. There was a quest that unlocks this place, and I think I'm gonna do that quest on camera. And after that, maybe I'll do a bit of exploration in Enkanomiya, do some editing, see what happens. Basically, I wanna show you what Enkanomiya is, because Enkanomiya is huge, it's jam-packed with lore, and I'm just super excited to show you guys exactly what this place is. These are huge, not Archon quests, but just pretty big world quest lines that expands on the lore of Inazuma, you know, it's pretty cool. And through that, we also know a bit about Enkanomiya and the comparison between Enkanomiya and Sangonomiya, since, you know, Sangonomiya is Kokomi's last name. Enkanomiya is the solo design, I believe, and it's an entire area to explore. If you want to know more about it and then more about the theories of like the mystery behind Watatsumi and Sangonomiya or Rashi and Enkanomiya, I do again highly recommend watching Ashikai's video on that, because she did a really good video on that, and I think it could be true. It's a theory. It's really cool, and I think it's gonna be somewhat relevant towards what we're gonna be going into there. By the way, that's the portal. For everyone that thought this is gonna be relevant, you're on the money. Then again, seeing this giant portal, how could you not think this is real? How could you not think this is irrelevant? Like, this seems so big, and I don't think Mihoyo will be willing to leave something big like this undiscovered, you know? Yeah, oh yeah, I saw this from me about Tsumi Island. So, this is a world quest, and therefore there's not gonna be voice acting. So I'll be voice acting the lines in my normal voice. Maybe I'll change tone depending on the characters. Who knows, you know? But beyond that, let's get started. My voice is shot, by the way, so let's get started. Hello there, Andy. Hey, Tsukio. How are your preparations for getting the coral thingamajig gone? Alas, our work has been troubled thus far. You know, Tsuyuko, you can make as sad a face as you want, but you're not convincing anyone if you keep glancing at us meaningfully like that. I see. So you, too, have realized the severity of our situation. In that case, I shall hide it no longer. You weren't hiding anything in the first place. We did attain the key of the moon-based deed, yes, and Enkanomiya is slowly awakening. However, we are short on manpower. As such, our investigations are proceeding at a slow pace. These are uniquely trying circumstances after all. We do not yet know if relations with our common island will indeed warm. You know I'm only one pair of hands, right? But that's a different matter. Know that according to tradition, a hero is vital to the process of obtaining the coral. We must set up a base and assist the hero in retracing the paths of our ancestors, before finally facing the trial. In this manner we shall build a steady road to victory. Or that was your plan anyway, and you can't carry it out because you lack the people. That's absolutely correct. Not to mention how we have seen neither hide nor hair of our most vital character, this hero. But wait, I think I see it now. Our hero has, yes, our hero has a head of blonde hair. That's not super troublesome. Paimon doesn't think making this trip is a great idea. Exploration usually leads to the discovery of rare treasure. I mean, such things would usually be given order to the Enkanomiya clan, of course. But if you were to find something, well, I suppose we could simply close one eye in this case. I honestly don't know which is the better option. I'll just say this because people funny. You know, I think we and Madame Kokomi get along pretty well and all. Our hero, a gallant warrior, our paragon, our savior. Does this mean that you agree then? Well, how could we assign Enkanomiya in such a time of crisis, right? Wonderful. It certainly seems that the methods recommended by Madame Kokomi are quite persuasive indeed. She even anticipated that you need to return to look for me. Yes, it's called plot. Soon. So you go. Sorry, what did you say? Oh, nothing, nothing. In that case, please come with me. I would like to show you something. Let's meet up at the altar below the area ahead of us. If you can't see it. If we can't see it, then just look to the southeast and squint. Bruh, okay. I think it's just the exact same shrine meeting that we talked about. Oh, so that altar is relevant now. I was wondering, like, that like, I kept thinking the altar, I'm like, okay, how is this altar not gonna be relevant? Also, I'm ignoring that commission. That commission can go. Never mind. Oh, that's the mark. That's the mark of Watasumi. We call this a key sigil. It was once a heraldry used throughout Enkanomiya. It only resurfaces when the road is about to be opened. This is said to be the second set of keys that are sent to the people of Watasumi Island, and when Enkanomiya awakens, and our records show that there are a total of 5 types of key sigils. At the moment we found 3 of the 5 on Watasumi Island. We can then operate them in this manner to return them to the proper places and release the seal. Whoa. Remove the 3 we found from the keyholes and place them in other locations throughout Watasumi Island. This way the barrier can be restored. The purpose behind doing that, of course, was to prevent children, Fatui spies, Narukami Islanders, or Outlanders from sneaking inside. You're not the Outlanders category, don't worry. We're presently unable to establish contact with the Adventurers Guild, so no adventurers are allowed down there either. Did you ever let them go down there anyway? There are such historical records. We were looking for a win-win arrangement, you understand. It is always good to have people whose strong suit is exploration around, yourself included. Oh, so this means no one's stolen a march out of us this time, right? Whoa, Paimon. Matters. Well, how should I put this? I thought that our temporary bear restoration was completely foolproof. Some time did pass between our investigating the key sigil locations and removing them from the keyhole, so some rest must have scurried in during the interim. We are short on manpower after all. In short, if you're captive any Fatui, treasure hoarders, Kairagi, or any of their ilk, feel free to teach them a lesson. Wait a minute, if they got down there so easily, then what's the point of us getting that moon kick whatever again? Enkanomiya will only awaken if we reach the key of the Moon Bay Deep. Similarly, only that key can activate the trial system within. If there are any who do not enter Enkanomiya to perform the Watasumi Goryo Matsuri, well, there might be some other twisted, winding way to get in. Who knows? Either way, please retrieve the other key sigils on the island with all haste. The key sigils has been placed at the fin and heart of Watasumi. As for the 2 altars, they can be found where the line connect either the shrine and Enkanomiya shrine intersect with the second mountain wall that surrounds the Moon Bay Deep. Well then, I'll wait news from you at the usual place. And now I know about the key sigils. Now, first off, okay, so we have these 2 areas. Now he mentioned like the heart and the fin of the Watasumi Island. These are like those are part of the 5 shrines, I believe, of Watasumi Island. And I guess they're relevant there too. Whoa. Why there's so many monsters here? We're getting to the combat then.
Get out of my way! Boring!
Cross over!
There we go. We got a key sigil. So now these key sigils, I believe, will put up either, like, did she say like these key sigils will either open up Enkanomiya while preventing other people from getting in? Is that what she's saying? Now, if you guys seen the trailer, Enkanomiya seems, how do you call it, very unique. And by unique, I mean the fact that, well, crap. Enkanomiya seems like really unique in a way where, so, it's meant to be, the soul of Watasumi Island is Enkanomiya, right? It is like a entirely like brand new area. Since, you know, there's a portal and all. There's not much to look into but Enkanomiya other than a lot of theory stuff, you know? Okay, there we go, there it is. There's a small just way that leads into this. This is where you actually end up going to at the end of the... Pretty much near the end of the store quest, and oh boy, we have Fatui soldiers. What do you mean how to get in here? It's the Fatui.
This isn't good!
And now we're gonna head back out so we can put those in the last two altars. So yeah, I kept on seeing these like blue, whatchamacallit, like these blue altars, and I always feel like there's something relevant to them. I should have guessed it was gonna be for something related for Watasumi Island, because I feel like Watasumi Island was a bit incomplete at the time. Since, well, clearly there's something else here. Oh, that's a different one. So yeah. That's all I really want to say about these altars, because all I knew was that something about Watasumi Island feels incomplete, because these altars are just there and they're not being used at all. So what's up with that? I mean, now I know, you know. I think that this just like this pretty much closes up the last thing of Inazuma that feels kind of empty. So let's activate this. Yeah. That's what I kept on seeing, and I knew it was not. I knew something was off. But if I do that, it opens up again. That should be all of them. Let's go. Now it's time to release the seal. Here, take the key to Moonbait Deep you retrieved before. Say that again. Key at the Moonbait Deep. Say that again 3 times fast. Key at the Moonbait Deep, key at the Moonbait Deep, key at the Moonbait Deep. Got! Okay, it's a bit of a tongue twister. Saint Paimon told you it was a weird name. You should consider changing it. If you do change its name today, it will only be important again a few centuries down the line. Just bear it up for now. Either way, I'm going to begin the ritual now. So this opens up Enkanomiya now. It's like a portal. Whoa. Unfortunately, we don't have any details of the nature of Enkanomiya's trials, so you have to rely on yourself there. If you must blame anything, we should blame stupid traditions that are supposed to preserve mysteries. I wish you good luck. Also, please not push yourself too hard. Your safety is of the utmost importance. Oh, we're just going in. Thank you for telling me about the light publishing. Oh, I thought it was the diving animation. That'd be cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Now, this place right off the bat is very interesting. Also very hard to climb out of. Oh my god. Okay, we have Sango Pros as usual. Makes sense. Oh, there's a little X-way over there. I'd have to climb. You see a portal all the way up there. So this Enkanomiya seems like a run-of-the-mill cave. No chance of civilization at all. How can it be? Let's keep moving and keep our eyes peeled, huh? Welcome to Enkanomiya. This is a whole new area, and it is glorious. We also have new monsters to face. Let's try one out.
Crush!
The primordial basemal bishop. It's another type of bishop, not like the geofish that we know,
Lament!
but more for an aquatic one.
Here! Worthless! Here! Worthless!
So far no battle. So far no new battle theme at the moment. They drop fragile bone shards, which makes sense since these are bishops we're fighting.
If it's useful, I'll take it.
We also have brand new chests as well. For now, we have a lot of exploration to do, but we're just gonna try and continue this quest line. God, this place is huge. So there's no chance of civilization other than these monsters just crawling around. And yeah, Genshin's area is getting a lot more darker. We have Sumi Island. Also, we have these electro versions now. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Can I just like this music? That is very amazing. I never heard this before. It's my first time hearing it, and just hearing that piano, and this, I think it's just piano. It feels so mystical and ominous. I'm entranced. I am. The 5 symbols of this big door must be the key sigils. Let's have a look around. From what we experienced in the past, we'll probably need to do something else first. I just had to stay quiet for a bit there so I can let you guys experience this music, because it's amazing. Genshin keeps nailing with the soundtracks, and this is no different. I'm not like a huge freak fan of like piano music, cause like I like fast paced with strings and all. Like battle themes are usually my style. This is just amazing. It's probably one of the better soundtracks I've seen or heard now. I know for sure I'm gonna be taking a listen to this on my own time. It's just I don't know. I'm just speechless. Like, you know, Dragonspy music. That's how I felt when I first heard Dragonspy music all the way in 1.2. It's like that again. I don't know what to say. Over there we have some water specters. So specters are still a thing here, which like, makes sense. There's some monsters. So we're only gonna find monsters here. We're not gonna find any like human enemies to fight here, which is really interesting. Because again, they keep it really close to the lore of like, oh, no human being can enter here other than us, you know. Wait, this is an outward new enemy as well? I thought those were just water specters. Are they cryo specters? I guess I don't know. I never thought about those. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. What can I even say to this? Like, investigate the hidden path. Also, by the way, notice that we have not seen a single statue to 7 yet. Keep that in mind. Just keep that in mind for a bit. Now, apparently, I can't hear Enkanomiya's battle theme yet, but apparently the battle theme is amazing. I haven't heard it before, so.
Boring!
It's just the overall theme again.
Beg for mercy. Flood of frost.
Is there no battle theme?
G, cross over.
What is this? If I'm being too quiet, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of a trance.
Disappear! Worthless! Worthless!
One shot.
Is this an answer from this world?
Sure. White snakes. Makes me wonder, huh? And now we can finally use this key. Wow, Paimon never thought there'd be a huge place underneath Watasumi Island. Looks like our goal is the place in the middle. Alright then, Andy, let's head in. Steadily now. Those rooms need to be closer to us. Let's start there. Building means people. Once upon a time anyway. And when there's people, there'll be writing. When there's writing on paper, there'll be those hints that we can't even read. I would like to formally say, welcome to Enkanomiya. That was only one half. We have this entire place to look into, and that giant palace over there. Where do we start? This place is very unique, in which there's not a lot of land. It's just floating islands. So this is the first time we ever seen floating islands before. The Narrows. Oh. Oh, now we're in combat.
Prepare to die, fool! Useless! Here!
Thunderclap!
Really good. Very good. Very good. It's a really cool battle
Is
theme, in my
this
opinion.
an answer from this world?
Not like mind-blowing, amazing, fantastic, but like it's pretty good. I think. Like if everything fits the mood, and I think I'm slowly gonna grow towards. I think I'm slowly gonna gravitate towards this slowly but surely. Also, whenever you can find the subway, please use them. I cannot urge you enough. Trust me on this one. I don't know much about Enkanomiya, but I know for sure that this place is a maze, 100%. And good luck finding your way towards. Good luck finding your way. This is different. That's different than last time. What? Are there different battle teams now too? This one I love. This one I actually do like. Well, let's get to the fight.
Take this!
Shut it! Useless!
Okay. Alright, yeah, no,
Why
that's
would
alright,
anyone
now
want-
that's better. That's way better.
Get it. It's not my concern.
This different battle teams, I'm gonna
Higher, higher, hands on fire!
Take this!
Freeze to the core! Shudder! More speed.
Lament! Here! Here! Shut it! Boring! Worthless!
Bellowing thunder!
Beg for mercy.
Here!
Shudder!
What?
Cross over!
Okay, now that boss theme I like. It's fast paced, it's action packed. I love it. Now look, it seems like we have these little sigils, which looks like the whatchamacallit. They're like Draculas of this place. The Septuagint trials of Drake and Serpent. Drake and Serpent. Let's get the rune ahead. There's bound to be something here, right? Abyss Mage, the Abyss Order.
Crush!
Prepare to die, fool! Useless! Disappear! Here! Here!
This battle theme.
Worthless!
Yo, you hear the strings in that? Dang. There's someone here. What? Who on earth? Uh-oh. Trying to test trespass, are we? Wait, maybe not. I correct myself. You two must be the heroes who are come to retrieve the coral all this time, are you not? Two? Sorry, can I Paimon too? Well, I was originally thinking that Enkanomiya Shrine could be so short-handed that could there was only one person, right? So customer expectations exceeded. There are actually two of you. Two is plenty. I love your custom optimism. Good stuff. I hope that by the end of this, you count me as a team as well. I sure 3 of us will get on swimmingly. Let me introduce myself. I'm a researcher who has come to assist you all. Call me Enjo. My main duties are organize and translate clues regarding the trial to guide you on your path. Oh, that's nice. We've always had to rely on our own memory to figure the puzzle we encountered out. Well, you know what? You might be more professional than me. I'm just a scholar. Suyuko. Right. Her. Didn't she say there would be some clerical staff on hand to assist the hero? She did say something like that. Exactamo though. I mean, it'd be quite a stretch to expect you to learn Byakuya Koku's script from scratch. And that's where I come in. I'm here to translate documents and hints. Any questions for me? What do you know about the central tower? That's the heart of the trial, being known as the Dainichi Mikoshi, which also means Chariot of the Sun. Chariot of the Sun? That's a clear reference to Apollo. I believe that it should be defended by the barrier right now. Its original purpose was to protect the citizens, but at present we cannot enter unless it's disabled. Now I can see the questions bubbling up in your face already, so let me just explain how we're going to break this barrier. First, you'll need to find something known as the Golden Brittle. According to related literature, it's a device that is less than an armful in size. Oh, so it's not a rope? The name is simply derived from one of the Byakuya Koku's legends. They say the sun and the moon were moved by the chariots of the gods. And the Golden Brittle was Byakuya Koku's national treasure. Byakuya Koku's national treasure? That's right. Byakuya Koku, that's the real name of this place. A nether realm without light. Byakuya Koku, the place where sins piled high in the ever night. Tokoyo, all need to be cleansed, revealing their true colors. But back to the trial. The people of Byakuya Koku were saved by the great serpent, and thus reattain the light of the heaven. They all moved above depths. Just so you know, that's what my name means, above the depths. Anyway, the people of Watasumi archived Byakuya Koku's facilities after leaving that place. As for the place, this is one of those very facilities, the library of Byakuya Koku's. To facilitate future trials, the Golden Brittle was closer by, the back of the library to be exact. So finding this Golden Brittle is the first part of the trial. Well, that's what the trial guidebook in the library says anyway. How did you get here earlier than us? Oh, that? You're the heroes. Yours is the rough, narrow road of the front to get the trial. As for us support staff, we have our own side roads and back doors. Anyone with more plebeian persuasion who manages to sneak in isn't gonna go very far. But the key of the moon may need to open the gate, the trial console will not activate. Plus, it's not as if ordinary people understand Byakuya Koku's script anyway. They won't be able to figure out the clues out. Without the Golden Brittle, there is no entering Enkanomiya and probing the secrets of its eternal light. If you do really want to trust me, you're free to rough me up a bit. But don't drag me back to the surface afterwards, thanks. As you can see, you're a scholar with thirst for knowledge, and with a certain tone that he must find the Byakuya Koku's. Well, he said this much, and it certainly doesn't look like he's trying to trick us. Promise to trust him for a while, Andy. Thanks for the token of fate. Oh, I covered the basis of the trial with you. Off you get then. This Golden Brittle isn't going to find itself. Oh, one other thing. I believe this picture behind me matches Enkanomiya's topography. I suggest you study it carefully before heading out. And with that, this is Enkanomiya. Knows anything interesting? I'll give you a bit. Alright, let me tell you what's really interesting. This is a map not gone from the Statue of the Seven. In other words, there's no such thing as the Statue of the Seven in Enkanomiya. Enkanomiya is not a place defended by gods or archons. It's been left alone. All this time. Sunk beneath the ocean. Near to the abyss. One of the few times we've actually... this is the first time we've actually seen an area with no Statue of the Seven. Which also means no healing. And the only way to heal is by leaving Enkanomiya. So... it's a trail. I mean, you can always really go out and then come back in just by teleportation, obviously. But... think about it. You're exploring Enkanomiya, but you don't get a Statue of the Seven nearby. That in itself is very interesting in my opinion. And also there's lore as well, since again, that means Enkanomiya is not a place ruled by an Archon. It's not ruled by one of the seven. Might be ruled by a beast of some kind, but not one of the seven. A place that's not ruled by the Archon. A place that looks like that has not seen any natural light and only has that artificial light above the tower. A very dark, desolate place. A place where civilization existed all those years ago. Makes you wonder, huh? So our next goal is to get all the way over there to find this golden brittle of some kind. Now, chariot of the sun means it's a clear reference to Helios / Apollo, since they're the god of the sun, and they're also known for having some sort of chariot. It really makes me wonder about a few things, but I won't go into detail because there are a few things we need to look into before I start talking about it in more detail. Maybe I can make a theory video on it. Maybe. When we first enter the library, there's a handbook sitting in the most conspicuous position, detailing hints concerning the trial in the most ancient tongue. The golden brittle should be the back of this library. This shit's when we get close to it.
Take this! Here!
And then hitting this, and then so was about this. So it was just that.
Is this an answer from this world?
That was a lot less complicated than I thought. I just have to hit those two apparently. With an elemental attack. Have made any progress for the golden brittle? Is this what you're looking for? Ah yes, that's the one. Why isn't this a coincidence? The book says the craftsman, Abaraku no Mikoto, Abrax, was ordered to create the chariot of the sun to finally bring light to the everlasting night. Before that, the people lived in a constant state of fear, for it was the great hunters in the dark, the Baptist small bishops, who were the original rulers of this land. The Baptist small bishops? Yes, pure primordial elemental creatures, wild spirits who never bent the knee to any god or worldly power. I believe the traditional Enkanomiya tale, the clash of the drakes and the serpent, also refers to the Baptist small bishop as the dragon hero of the depths. At first, the people light lamps to chase the dark away, but to little effect. But when the Dainichi Mikoshi was created, the White Knight chased the darkness of the Ever Night away. Thus did the people gain a reprieve with which to live their lives. The Dainichi Mikoshi could even use to put forth a barrier to protect the people of Byakuya Koku. With this, we should be able to bring the barrier down. Let me help you activate it. According to what the book says, I need to do this, then this, and then this. Okay, that should do it. The golden brittle is ready. Commanding the Dainichi Mikoshi to drop the barrier should be peanuts now. But we should probably perform such potentialities at the Alamos Theater at the Dainichi Mikoshi. Would you say? The main gate should be on the southeastern section of the area it occupies. Just circle the barrier a bit until you find it. Enkanomiya is surrounded by a bottomless chasm, so if you fall, you can count to 100 without ever hitting the bottom. So please watch your step. In the case you can find a place to circle around the barrier, but you'll get there eventually. I almost done my own investigation here. I haven't found what I'm looking for though, so I'll go on ahead to wait for you. The dragon hair of the depths. Really? Is that what the Bitsimo bishops are? Oh, you'd find another one here, so we could also take this. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know why. Oh, I know why. Hey, Enjo. Ah, you're here. Allow me to shut the barrier down. Could you pass me the golden brittle? I certainly have some reservations. Still suspicious of me? Well, Enjo, don't you think you're a bit too quick on your feet? Oh, come now, that's hurtful talk. Though I suppose that's a sight of a literary researcher bouncing about the place happily to everyone. Oh, come now, I didn't deceive you earlier, did I? Well, that's true. We kinda found the golden brittle without your help. I mean, this will definitely sound like a phone talk, but aha, only I can help you now. You can hold me a sword point or hit me to make up for the time you didn't earlier. Once you're done with that, I'd like you to trust me. If you don't, then none of us are going to enter the Dainichi Mikoshi. Are you the type who enjoys getting beaten up or something? Not that Palmer's going to do that. What do you think, Andy? Hang on, I'm rolling my sleeves up. No. I'm gonna hand the gold brittle over. Okay, then now allow me to help you bring this barrier down. Please step back a bit. This is my first time after all. Things could go poorly. Never know. What could go poorly? For example, the blast could send you tumbling into the bottomless chasm. Or the fetid air might make it hard to breathe. Or maybe some giant guardian dragon might come charging out. Or it might even get cursed and turn into some sort of fleeing monster. That's kinda scary. Whoa. The barrier's broken. I gotta say, opening ancient rooms for the first time in my life feels pretty exciting. Watching that huge wall disappear really gives you that kind of rush you get from reading a huge library, you know? That sounds really dangerous. You sure you're a researcher? Of course. I already can't wait to investigate inside the Dainichi Mikoshi. What long lost volumes will we cover there? Well, let me go ahead first. If you find any tempting treasures, you're free to take them. Hey, over here. Over here, come on. Okay. And just something else from up there. It's just a spiral staircase. Whoa. Now, doesn't this look cool? I was waiting for you too. You can now control the hub of Enkanomiya. No, Byakuya Koku. Here, try checking this device. I wager it will be quite the experience. Let's do this right. Whoa. Everlasting darkness. Ghost! It's a ghost! Come on, Andrew, you scared Palmer more than this ghostly guy over here. I'm sorry. I'm fine now, mostly. Byakuya due to its properties in the nether realm, sometimes project shadows of the past based on remnant thoughts. Though their stories have already ended, who they were at the moment is captured and retained. They can't even interact with you. Such powerful emotions are called the sins of Tokoyo. Powerful emotions. Sins. Thus, these unique leyline phenomena are known as the Sin Shades of Tokoyo. So my current form will be visible to future heroes as well then? That's good to know. Guess they don't have to be nervous after all. Huh? The future me is going to act based on current me's memories. Still nervous though. What in the world? It's talking. Ah, seems like our heroes has arrived. Hello there. My Watasumi name is Aru, and my original Byakuyakoku's name is Argos. I'm in charge of explaining the next step of the trial, which is to restore the reigns of revival and display a royal right over this land. The reigns of revival are the national treasure that can be used to command the spirits of the nether to speak, and they are made of the same material as the Dainichi Mikoshi. The reins must be pieced together with the golden brittle as their core. As such, you need to find 3 other fragments. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I believe that my leftover spiritual essence should be able to answer your questions. Why? Why is that a question? Do you like any butter crab? What is that? Then do you like some fresh fish sashimi? That reminds me. Recently, Watasumi Omikami has raised land for us above the sea surface, so we should be able to start shallow sea fishing. The variety of edible fish should also increase. But yeah, it's back on topic. The 3 fragments has been hidden in 3 key locations around the Dainichi Mikoshi. These would be the Narrows, the Evernight Temple, and the Serpent's Heart. When I say hidden, I do mean hidden. The officials in charge of setting up the trial are very capable indeed. No problem, we faced loads of tricky puzzles before. You see the altar at the Serpent's Heart? You might want to search that place thoroughly for clues. Jibashiri spent all day setting them up. Jibashiri? The Special Officer Corps. Chthonios, the armed judges of the Nether and the Byakuya-koku. That's who the Jibashiri are. They possess tokens made out of special material that could cause the souls of Byakuya-kokus to reheal themselves. That doesn't sound like an easy name at all. Well, Watsumia was a product of the Archon War before that. Byakuya-koku's histories are filled with names such as Abrax, Spartacus, Chthonios, Gigantus, and such. So this human coach is for the divine envoys to do not interfere too much. Oh, what did you say? Nothing. Just a bad habit of the bookworm. Keep leading to Argos. Ah yes, now that Evernight has arrived, all of Enkanomiya will show you a different side of itself. You should meet various afterimages along with your path. But not quite the same as this virtual afterimage of mine. These people have been chosen by the undergoing principles of Enkanomiya due to their powerful emotions, and the transgressions has resulted in the afterimage being created. They are what the Jibashiri are called, the Shades of Tokoyo. But bear in mind the principle that to know a sin is to be free of it. Do not tell them that they are afterimages. The other afterimages are not like me. The moment they realize they are shadows of their former selves, they will dissipate. We say someplace similar in Leeway. On the other hand, we people of Enkanomiya has gotten used to it by now. Well then, good luck to you. I'll be waiting here for the good news from you. So this is the mechanic that people were talking about, I think. Well, not people were talking about, but something that I've heard about Enkanomiya. You can change the day and night. Because Enkanomiya doesn't have any natural light, its daylight mechanic is very unique, in which you have the power to control the day and night cycles now by using that. Anyway, so let's get started with the first area. And for the first area, I think it'd be a good idea to go to a place that we have never been to before, Evernight Temple. No, there's also another quest there, which I'm not gonna talk about yet. We go focus on the main quest that pretty much unlocks nearly all of Enkanomiya, I would like to say. Oh, it's not daylight yet, so that's why it's not working. That's why I couldn't do that yet. There we go. Now I activate that here. I can do this.
Lightning!
Push this back. if I do this, I forced open the passage. Look at that. I find another monster fight. Here we go.
The odds are against us. Vengeance will be mine.
Lightning slash! What? Boring!
By the way, this guy deal erosion damage.
Evil conquering! Here! Worthless! Worthless! Here!
Cross over! Crush!
Lightning slash!
One dead.
Useless!
I condemn you! This isn't good! Phew!
I wonder if that was just...
There's quality here.
Oh, there's this. Over down. There's this puzzle. Two, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I'm supposed to enter. Okay, hold on. I might just messed it up. Yeah, okay. So I did this. Then I do this. Do that. Do this. And then go through here. There we go.
Why would anyone want... Forget it. It's not my concern.
Oh, that's like a cryo one. So these can only be activated at nighttime, while the golden ones can only be activated at daytime. Good to know. When in doubt, follow the Sealy. White light. White light and Evernight, is that what they're called specifically? Yeah, Evernight.
Why would anyone want...
House.
Forget it. It's not my concern.
I have to talk to Aru, which is Silver Hero, I'm guessing. Evernight. That's why Aru was not visible in the map, because it was not Evernight that time. Now Aru should be over here. Have you found all the fragments? And the golden bridle itself. There we go. It needs to retrieve all the fragments. I'm not sure if you realize this during the course of your adventures, but it's no longer important. Now please not be startled by what I'm about to tell you. The blood branch coral needs to be retrieved from the body of a special bite. Batty small fish apps, which are right under the Daimichi Mikoshi. What's it with dragons being buried underground? The visual lock beneath it has been adjusted specifically such that they can accept fragments of Watasumi when become its blood branch coral without experiencing any rejection. But these adjustments also made them exceptionally large, and they're most likely not that easy to kill. Nonetheless, every gacha must end with a hero defeating the wicked dragon. Looks like we have to fight after all, huh? That's the case. But you need not worry. The Vision X form is not your match. Paimon must be confident in his skills too, but can't you just prove what you just said? Huh, not at all. This is simply the default encouragement. That seems irresponsible of you. Aren't you giving your heroes blind confidence like that? Huh, you know, you don't look much, but you're actually better than I want to meet heroes. Interesting. Nah, you guys have little two brain to go around. Oh wait, no, Paimon was saying this isn't right. I know, this is a sin of deception, but a coral retrieval is nothing that concerns the survival of Watasumi. The heroes are only here because they're determined to see this through. All I can do is push them forward. I have faith in the people of Watasumi and believe that those that shall come after us. In name at least, I'm the sinless shade of Toyoko, born for ritual purpose. But on this level, I'm not myself free of on this level, I suppose I am not myself free of transgression. In any case, allow me to help you put the Rains of Revival together. Sorry about that. Though I suppose the name Rains of Revival is not entirely accurate. It was originally written as the Rains of Recovery, namely the recovery of control over things that return from beyond the grave. The chariot of the sun brings light in the day, and by night comes the spirit of the past. The one who bears the reins may master both light and the gloom. Huh, speaking of which, where did Enjo go? That person looked up and down the Dainichi Mikoshi for a while before displaying some displeasure and leaving. It seems that he had not found what he was searching for. I'm quite not certain that he is not of any Watasumi bloodline. He also has some kind of special art on his person that may be able to disrupt the ritual it caused me to dissipate. I'm the one who guides heroes and cannot act rashly. If I were to disappear, these trials will also cease. I cannot allow such an outcome. Thus, while he's not near, I must caution you to be wary of him. But we wouldn't be able to find the golden bird without his help. We might not be able to reach the Dainichi Mikoshi at all. Is that so? Perhaps I'm overthinking things. After all, only the trusted retainers of Enkanomiya would know the ancient language of Watasumi. Of course, there's another possibility. But it's likely a large problem. Long years have passed since, and time has grinds all civilizations into dust. But let's return to the trial. I should open the path to the final trial. Watasumi is pronounced guilty of the following sins: 4 counts of profanity, and further 8 counts of the sin of deceiving living souls. With the stone I seal the everlasting that transgressions past shall not be pursued. What are you talking about, Aru? It is my final task, which is to breathe this blessing. Its meaning is that the Watasumi Omikami is about to carry all our transgressions and go on to its death. There's one last thing I must ask of you. When you have left Enkanomiya, tell no one of anything regarding the trial. This is how all previous trials has been conducted, and I hope you can keep it this way. Next, you must prove your valor against Baitamo Vishaps underneath the Mikoshi. You know what? This is the way I want to put this. You're there for the blood branch corals that are grafted from their bodies, and they will not simply roll over and let you do it. They will unleash upon you the grudge they have nursed over many long years against humanity. This will, without doubt, be a mortal struggle. Enkanomiya's survival is in your hands. Good luck. After that, no more healing. It's time for the final trial. Taking this elevator downwards. By the way, after this, there's no elevator. You're literally taking a giant drop over here. There's no elevator. Like after this. It's just a drop. Underneath all that. This is funny. This is cool though. Here it is. yourself for the monster gauntlet.
Boring. Beg for mercy.
Because I know there's nothing else quicker than this.
Lightning slash!
Oh, they drain my elemental energy, so I can use my ult.
Disappear!
Okay, I was gonna say use it to do stop them.
Worthless!
One down.
Worthless! Here! Worthless! Thunderclap!
Higher, higher, pants on fire!
Crush! Boring! Lightning slash!
Freeze to the core!
Okay, I'm with focus here.
Here!
Go! T!
Like you and Andy, you actually defeated despite the battered small visions all by yourself. Impressive. Most impressive indeed. Can I touch them? Angel, what are you doing here? Huh, actually, I'm gonna touch them no matter what you say. These are molefuls of humanity, after all. This chance may never come again. Oh yes, you must be wondering how I got here. Well, bear with me a moment. I need to think about where to start explaining. Simply put, Enkanomiya is another role of sinners, yes? I'm one such sinner. One who has committed the sins of deception and betrayal. Like, let's look at it. What are you trying to do, Enjo? I came here to search for a certain book. That book contains records of the things that happened in the Byakuya before the Dainichi Mikoshi was constructed. These chronicles are known to people who are as times before the sun and the moon. Back then, no gods walked the earth, and the whole land belonged to a single civilization. Was there ever such a time? The bards claim that the times for when gods walk the earth is the furthest back we go. Yes, that's precisely it. That's why I want to find this book. That way, we, the Abyss Order, would have proof. What the? Angels for the Abyss Order? Prove that the gods and Celestia came from beyond this world. The only thing I do know is at the moment is that the Great Serpent was sentenced to death by Celestia for accidentally reading this book. Entire nation was relocated, the door to the depths were sealed, and the nation was stirred up in an eastern expedition to cover this truth. You are kidding me! Celestia was responsible again for destroying another nation? Yes, that was the grand ritual of the sacrifice required for the people of Watasumi to once again live like humans. But as for this book, I searched in the library in the Dainichi Mikoshi but could not find it. So you tricked us then. Wait, I say this much and that's all you have to say? Not gonna grit your teeth in anger or dispense with that and smack me in the face? Do you still want to get beaten up that badly? But actually, I don't think I did anything that bad. I didn't technically lie to you. I'm a clerical staff member sent to help you. I just never said that I was sent by Enkanomiya. You were sent by the Abyss? I was indeed interested in literature here, but, you know, it had nothing to do with the trial. I'm a bookish character, and hey, did I or did I not transform into a fire-flinging monster? You're the Abyss Lector. I knew it. I was gonna say the moment, like, thing is, when you say fire-flinging monster, I'm like, hold on, that's the Pyro Abyss Lector, isn't it? I believe you refer to our exegetes as lectors, yes?
From the ashes.
Here!
Rack and ruin!
Evil conquering!
The thing calling itself Enjo. So Enjo was a lector!
Here!
I was gonna say, if you were part of the Abyss Order, then how on earth do you now look just like the other like members of the Abyss?
Boring!
And I should have known. Isn't there a power abyss like that
I
you fight?
condemn you.
That's it?
Useless.
Oh, you kidding me?
Lament!
Okay. Sorry language. Thank God. Phew. Well, then this made you. God goodness no. But I suppose a clerk is ultimately no match for a hero. I want to get rid of you and then find some disguise with which I could claim that your mission was a failure. I mean, there's got to be some stories in which the hero slayed the dragon, but oh well. Why did you attack us? I mean, why wouldn't I, right? That creature riding in the abyss. I'm a creature riding in the abyss, and you're a mortal walking in the sun. You did defeat a lot of my subordinates and comrades when you were here too, so consider this revenge from a sentimental perspective. I mean, I was also thinking, see, I can't find this book no matter where I look. Might it would be with you? Perhaps I should dispose of you and then search you. Also, this person here is carrying all the mint, cabbage, and fowl. I wonder what they're trying to do. Well, you get the picture. There's a lot of reasons why I should kill you. As for reasons against, there's only one. I'd rather like you. Could you think of another? How about not taking on someone you can't beat? Yes, I failed. But we all learned a little something today, didn't we? I suppose you shouldn't trust people that easily in the future, eh? What the what? Take that little fellow by your side. Perhaps you shall someday face betrayal from that corner too. Who knows? Hey, you trying to split us up here? Paimon wouldn't turn on me. Oh, come on, you didn't learn anything at all. Well, whatever. We have much time to talk. I'll depart for now. We'll meet again. Really? He knows something about Paimon. Only members of the Abyss will know something about Paimon. Oh, we have to have the default. Oh, hey Sequoia. Suyuka. Suyuko, we found a Blood Branch Coral. Ah, our great hero, the Gallant Warrior, our mighty paragon, our destined savior. On behalf of Man of Kokomi and all the people watching Simi Island, I give you my thanks. You look exhausted. Perhaps it was too taxing a task to send you down alone after all. Not alone, Paimon was there too. And there's this other guy who sneaked in. He did help us a lot at first. But in the end, this is a long story. It's the main reason why Auntie's so exhausted too. It seems like something Man of Kokomi did not anticipate occurred. The one who seemed like a mere thief who watched me in language dictionary turned out to be something far more troublesome. It was someone from the Abyss Order. This is very grave news. I will report the Man of Kokomi. However, since she returned to the branch, it will soon come time for her to see the Watasumi Goryo Matsuri. I'll go and pull her out to her room now. Whatever the case, Andy, please accept our gratitude. First off, how long is the recording session? Hour 49 minutes, a lot shorter than I thought. Okay. So, we have a lot of lore about Enkanomiya to look into. And some things to consider in the future of the story. But I think I'm just gonna head out for now because it's getting well, an hour it's about 2 hours recording session, and that's pretty taxing. Not gonna lie. We also know about the Abyss Lector. We also know about the day and moon cycles and everything. Every night and light and light. I think I don't remember what it's called, but that's on the past. We have stuff. I have stuff to look into for some possible theories. And I'll see you guys when the Lantern Ride 2 actually begins. And there might be a little something in addition to Lantern Ride, alongside Lantern Ride, maybe. before Lantern, even. Who knows? Anyways, if you enjoyed, leave a like, subscribe, and if you want to see more Genshin content. I don't know why I messed that up. My heart's kind of hurt right now. It's a bit sore. But I'll see you guys then. ACairconditioner signing out. Have a good one, guys.